Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a 12 by 12 layout using products from Edwards. Oh, please do not mind the appearance of my hand. I have recently burned my hand with the coffee machine. Anyways, we are using products. This is either from the July or August Stories of the Month kit. They had these painted wood veneer. I decided on these two just because it matched well with this. The other ones are like a green, blue, and purple, like cool tone ones. And I thought the warm tone ones went well with my photos. So these are the photos we are scrapping. And then this stamp set is from Week in the Life of 2022. There was like two other ones, I Am and then We Are. I actually never used it during Week in the Life, but I feel like I'm going to kind of do a lot of stamping down the center. And then my journaling is on Avery clear matte sticker paper. So let's get started putting this together. So let's put this layout together. I love all the warm tones, and I thought I was going to leave a border on these labels, but I just decided to cut them all and just have the yellow shine through. And it just says story 1, 2, and 3. And I have the idea of using it on top of the hearts, but you'll see me kind of audition doing it in between the hearts and just kind of this heart label, heart label, heart label repeating pattern down the center, which I do like actually. But as you see the process go, you'll see that I end up using it on top of the wood veneer. So either way really works. So if you have this story kit from July still in your stash, the card is great for extra journaling on your project, pocket page spreads, but it works out great to cut them down and think outside the box in order to make a 12 by 12 layout. Now, this is also me embracing the white space. If you've been a person of my channel for a while and you were a former when I used to do a lot of 12 by 12, you know that I could not handle white space. And I barely actually do it in my memory planner too. If there is room for something, I shall plunk it something there, or add more color or add more spray or have done another cut file. So I'm really embracing this idea that less is more recently, only because I feel like with my limited time as a full-time working mom, if I still want to do these very detailed layouts, I feel like A, I wouldn't have that much content going on, and B, I take, at least 20 photos a day, at least, and with all the stories I want to tell, I would always be behind. So as it is right now, I'm always still current. I've been doing this for such a long time that I like staying with current stories. And unless a prompt makes me go looking in the past, like I have been for my Cocoa Daisy layouts, if you've been following, because they are the October themed ones. And so I am pulling pictures from last Halloween for those stories. But in the end, you can see that I am also now using that no, it's not High Swap. It's Edwards This Is Us stamp set that was available during the Week in the Life sale. If it is still available, I will remember to link it down below. This is the first time using it. I actually never pulled it out for my Week in the Life album, but I thought with this one, we were around at a Easter egg hunt earlier in July. Hold on, Mama. Earlier in July, and so Valentina had so much fun picking all the eggs, and so it still worked for this because Daddy joined us for the neighborhood event, and she just adored it, and she just loves being in dresses still, and she got so many Easter eggs, which is just great to see. I love her getting involved more as she gets older. She's currently 4, and this is a very fun age to do. So I am liking everything the way it is, and this is how I am, like I said about the labels, putting them on top of the heart because I left enough space for that. And I am using just intense black ink from close to my heart, which works out perfectly, and I'm using Basil White cardstock for this. I am leaning the labels towards the bottom of the heart just so that they are there, and then the only space will be that one that I wish I made it a little bit bigger, but it still worked out. It looks beautiful. My story is told, and this layout is straight in my 12 by 12 album amongst my pocket page layouts as well, which works for me. I like the interruption of a longer story like this amongst the daily photos too. Okay, that will wrap up this layout. I love the way it turned out. The warm colors definitely worked out very nicely, and I love the stamping. So the only thing I would have done was move Weekend Life a little bit lower because this was the only tiniest space, which is good that the littler heart of the 3 fit right in there. So that was like the only mess up, but it's not even really a mess up because it still looks good. And the stories were just about where these pictures were taken. It was a long day, how she's still a girly girl wearing only dresses every day, and how she has a love for the candies just like her mama. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and until next time everyone, bye!